Hello, everyone. Welcome to Leo's May 2020 general reading. So basically, I'm going to be asking Spirit here right now about any information in regards to career, finances, work in general, business, love, whatever messages are to come out in this general reading. Please remember to check your moon and rising because this reading is not going to resonate with all of you. All right, we got a couple cards here. We've got Scorpio. Scorpio might be an important message here. I feel like relationships with Scorpio. Also, too, I feel one needs to look deeper into messages that are delivered, messages that are expressed to you. When I say delivered, this could be something you get in the mail or email or a text message. I also feel like some of you need to be careful, really careful in the month of May, not to be scammed. Scammed for money, scammed about information to where they can get into your bank account. This is just information that I'm getting here from Spirit. Scorpio is actually a good card. This could be a month where you could dive deeper into the cult or metaphysics. I feel other people's resources will also be important for you in May. This could be money coming in from a job source that you are or not involved with, but possibly could get that job. It also, I feel like maybe this could be inheritance. This could be just money in regards to people lending you money. It could be have something to do with, what's the word I want to use? Like even the stock market or even the lottery, things like that. Feel like money's coming in from other resources, jobs, getting new jobs that are different than what you're doing now, or, a change of position in your job. For example, maybe here you are working at a company, for example, and you are no longer working at that company in its location. You're working from home. We've got the 7th house. The reason I said some of you might be involved with Scorpio or Scorpios might be important to you. Could also be your moon or rising, Leo, because we've got the 7th house here. And this 7th house has to do with relationships. It has to do with love. It has to do with something that's long term. This could also have something to do with legal situations. So some of you might be getting money in from legal situations. Some of you too, you need to be careful. Like I said again, and I will repeat this because it's important. Be careful of scams, okay? Because this is where this could get into a legal situation because you've lost a lot of money or you wound up giving your account information to somebody that you thought was liable and isn't. So you need to watch legalities here, okay? But this is not just a relationship in regards to love. It's also in regards to business, okay? And it can also have something to do with family. So these are all important things here. Let's just get one more card on the table, and I'm just going to pull a variety of different cards from different decks that I have out here. We've got the 3rd house. Like I remember I said that there's information coming in here, things unexpected, I feel, but this information has a lot to do with your potential. So some of you who are looking for jobs, who are out of jobs right now, who are or perhaps in a job but are looking to switch, or you could actually be transferred to where you'll be working more from home rather than at the company and vice versa, okay? I do want to say, though, if you do go out to work in May, please, please, please be cautious. We are not done with this virus, okay? That's a whole nother subject. Anyways, we've got the 3rd house here. This is the house of communications. This is a house of brothers and sisters. So your brothers and somebody's brother and sister, this might be important. Some of your family members might be actually getting married, or you could hear about even a move in regards to a family member. But this is, and also too, it could be mean that somebody might be actually, I feel like somebody who's could actually be restricted at this time is suddenly in a position to where they have more freedom. And when I say suddenly, I mean this, maybe they're affected by the COVID. You know, it's possible they could be in prison, or they could be in a halfway house, or they could be in somewhere, I feel, hidden away, and suddenly, well, like a 2 week, maybe 1 week span, they got information that they're getting out, or they're going to be free. They're not going to have these restrictions anymore. But also, this is about what's happening, the potentials, also what's happening in your community, what's happening in your neighborhood, what's happening around you in your environment. All right, so I'm going to pull 3 cards. Let me see. Do I want this deck? I'm going to start with these. Okay, what are the messages here? Wow, they came out really quick. So here we've got the 16 of Hearts. Okay, this is about somebody, something that's happening overseas. And here we've got the 3 of Spades. Definitely here's the ship. With these two together here, some of you may have opportunities or have discovered that you've found love that actually is not close by, that is at a distance. And it could be overseas, or it could be that you're concerned about somebody overseas. But these 2 cards here represent something that is happening that is further away from where you reside. And here we've got the 2 of Diamonds, and I feel like this has to do with love. So some of you have got love that's either overseas or at a distance from you. Perhaps you've met them recently. And then we've got, wow, we've got the 20, we've got the, well, it says 25, but it's a club card, and it's got a ring. This is a ring of friendship. This is a ring of, starting a relationship. Solidifying this relationship, a commitment. This could be somebody who has quite a bit of authority, or because we're talking about the King of Spades, and here I feel like this person really is means very well to you. So like I said, this person could be overseas or at a distance from you, or you may be relocating with this person or to this person. But I do feel like I like this energy, because I feel like this here is going to develop into something more. Now, this isn't just for one person. It's any of you who are in a relationship right now that I want to say that is going good, because there's a balance here. I want to say that this relationship will go into a commitment. And so we've got the 18 of Hearts. It's not actually the 18 of Hearts, but the number is 18. Which is the dog. The dog is not in the house, so this means a development of new friendships. Okay? Now, I want to put out a bit of a warning here. I'm getting that some of your friendships need to be reevaluated in May, because some of them have not been genuine. Some of them have been, to me, like just really kind of standoffish, or truth hasn't been foretold in this friendship. So I do, when I see this anchor too, I just feel like maybe some of you might just feel alone, and people that you've trusted, you haven't been able to trust before, or you thought you were able to trust them before. And it can go either way. Somebody that you haven't trusted before, suddenly you can trust, or you trusted them before, and now they're sneaky. They're not being truthful. But this could also have to do with a relationship. Someone who you thought was faithful, devoted to you, there for you. Suddenly you're finding all these different messages and just answers. Okay, so it does involve the heart. All right, let's just get them out here and let's take a look at them. And we've got diamonds here, okay, which is about money. We've got 2, we've got 31, which equals 4, and we have, that's it for diamonds. All right, this also, just to me, I can read it this way. It has a lot to do with getting into a career, or getting into a job where your heart's in it. It's not just about money, because I feel that what you love will grow immensely only for the fact that you're putting all your love, all your energy into it. Okay. Now, I'm just going to pick these up right now and just put them over here. I want to go in one more deck. And the decks are not going to be the same every reading. Some of them will be, but I'm going to be selecting some of the oracles or whatever that are going to be different. So we've got here, look at the bigger picture. Some of you might be affected by Pluto being retrograde. Also in Saturn, you have Venus, and you've, not in Saturn, also in May, you've got Saturn and Venus that are also going retrograde. And this is saying, look at the bigger picture, okay? Because some of you are looking out of small lenses right now, and you need to be conscious. You need to be conscious about what's happening around you. You need to have faith to create, have a clear perception to create new things for you. Don't get stuck in things aren't happening for me. I've lost everything. Don't get into that mind frame. Get into the mind frame that you have everything, that you are going to win everything, that things are just going to move for you. Okay, I feel like the ecliptic energy that's happening in June will have a huge effect. Let's get one more card. Let's see what kind of huge effect that may be. So you're going to be disappointed, I feel, when it comes to June's eclipse. Something that you might be looking forward to just isn't panning out. But I feel it's because you're looking at the bigger picture of things and too busy looking at what the complexity is of the situation. Conclusions can be reached here. Okay? Now, also, too, like some of you who are in disputes with your loved ones or in dispute with work, business, money, I feel when it says nothing will come of this situation is like some of you are still maybe with fear or indecisiveness or not sure which way to go. And I just feel like that energy is going to pan out, that you are going to have a layout in May that will bring you success over these summer months in relationships and also in, business and money. Okay? All right. Thanks, Leo. Have a great month in May. Stay loved. Stay blessed.